Hello everyone, I'm back. It's been a while because, it's summer, being with the grandkids, running around, having fun, splashing in the water, that kind of thing. But I'm back to work on our little Inkbox cards with Amy from Crafty Cat, her 50 Stack Challenge 3, and I showed you in my previous video that I showed you how to do collaged Inkbox cards. So that's what I'm doing my 50s challenges with, and they are so far Christmas themed. So I'm going to do 4 today. We're going to do prompt 5, 6, 7, and 8, and I figured I'll make videos with 4 at a time because they don't take long. The time that it does take is prepping and gathering. So let's just begin. Prompt number 5 was cookies. Okay, so I took one of my Inkbox cards, and I was thinking of a plate of cookies. Okay, so I have done this before. It's not a big deal. I'm not, I'm sure other people have thought of it too, but so I'm going to make a plate of cookies. Okay, so this piece comes from a Christmas wrapping that was on a box of Whitman chocolates, and the whole wrapping on the box was this pretty little cross-stitch look type of thing. So I just punched a circle and punched a smaller round one. So to me, that's going to be a plate, okay? And cookies, what I did was I just took some crafty looking cardstock. I looked through my punches. I had a tree punch. And so what I did was I punched out 2 trees, and then I used the gel pens, a white gel pen, to go around it so it looks like gingerbread cookies with the white icing on it. It's as simple as that. That's all I'm doing. So prompt number 5 is cookies. So I thought a plate of cookies. So let's just, let's start getting this down. I hope y'all all are doing well. I know I feel like I've really been missing you because I haven't done a video in so long, and I'm feeling like we need to get back in the groove here. Well, I still have vacation coming, and then before you know it, in about 3-4 weeks, the kids are going to go back to school, and I'm already thinking fall and Halloween. Most of you that know me know that's how I roll. So I'm going to put that down here. Get one of my cards, get it down. And like I said in the previous video, I wasn't sure. Oh, that's just some little shreds there. I wasn't sure if I was going to ink around these Inkbox cards, if I'm going to stitch around them or faux stitch. I still don't know. And right now I'm still saying I'm not doing that. So we'll see how that goes. I could always change my mind, right? I have that prerogative. So, okay, so there's my plate, right? And then I'm going to put my cookies on. I'm going to glue those on. So let me get some glue on the cookies. And, I would have done this on camera, but it takes time to dry, and I don't like to make my videos too long if I don't have to, because we all have things to do, places to go, people to see, and it's nice if you have the time to sit with a cup of tea or so and watch a video, but sometimes you don't. So I'm just going to glue this cookie here, and then I'm going to glue this one kind of on top there. And that's what I like about doing the Inkbox cards. They are simple, quick, and easy. They don't take a lot of your time, and even to gather materials to come up with the prompt, it doesn't even take that long for that either. So, don't feel like you can't participate in challenges like this, because it's easy. It really is. So I want to put some words, and I look through my my Tim Holtz this here, the Christmas sticker books. You can get they have all the words and things like that. So I was looking through there, and I picked out the words Christmas Eve because, you know, that's kind of a lot of people's tradition is leaving out a plate of cookies and a glass of milk on Christmas Eve for Santa. At least, you know, most of us kind of grew up with that. I'm sure you know, if you're in other countries and stuff, you have other traditions. So, but I thought, you know, leaving a plate of cookies was what I thought of, you know, Christmas Eve. So I'm just going to put Christmas Eve there. And like I said, I always have room to ink. I always have room to faux stitch or real stitch on here. So it's always an option. You can go back once you look at them and say, missing something. And it's simple. It is simple, and I might add something else. But really, that's my prompt number 5 for cookies, okay? So I'll put that right here. And then let's see what the next prompt is. The next prompt, number 6, is peace. P-E-A-C-E, peace. So for that, I took one of my blue and white Inkbox cards. And I love the blue and whites because it has the papers of, like, you know, trees, wintry trees and forests, and peace. And I found this little quote on Pinterest, and it's so pretty. Dusk lured me to the sleeping woods to rest in winter's silence. And it's by Angie Wayland Crosby. And I looked at this here, and it has the, to me, it's the blue, so it's kind of like the nighttime here. And here's, you know, and I thought, oh, wouldn't that be pretty just to kind of write that on here? And then I found that I had these pretty little adhesive back snowflakes from Stampin' Up. I've had these for a little while. And I thought, wouldn't those be pretty on there? And I could just kind of decorate it with some snowflakes. Now these are kind of like whitish ones. And then these are more like iridescent ones, but I might try the white ones maybe. And I thought I could write that poem on there. And I mean, that just sounds so peaceful, and it looks peaceful, you know, a winter woods at night with everything covered in snow, and it's so quiet. So I thought maybe we could do that. Now, I'm not the best at handwriting, and I really want to get a marker, like a, if I can, which I did not get out ahead of time, so bear with me while I rummage around in my box here and get my little bag of markers here. And let's see how this one works. This one works good. So let's see here. I think I will just do that, write it right across here, and how it turns out, and then we'll add some snowflakes to it. So I think I will write it towards the bottom here. I will write it here. And I thought, you know, sometimes you just don't have to glue things on. Hold on, I can't write and talk. Dusk lured me to the sleeping woods to rest in winter's silence. And then I can always put her name. I can put her name here on the bottom in the back. I can put quote by Angie Wayland Crosby. So I can give her credit for that. But then I can have that plain. You know, I don't know. I might think of something else to put on there, but I thought, how simple would that be just to cover this with a bunch of these pretty little snowflakes as if they were falling down. And they do catch the light. And I can actually mix them up with the others, but let's just let the Inkbox card, the design on the card, be the design. And is that going to stay? Yeah. They have nice little adhesive backs, and I'll put them too on the blue. Yeah, I mean, I have okay printing and handwriting, but, you know, I don't really know calligraphy and, you know, so probably could be prettier if you knew calligraphy. You could write it real pretty with a fountain pen, but I just don't know that. So can they catch the light? Do you see the snowflakes catching the light in their camera? I'm not sure if you do, but I kind of like it. It's simple. Does that look all right? Yeah, I think you do see it in there. I don't know. So, remember when we used to write words and put dots on them? Like on the letters like that? Oh, I don't know if I like that, but I'm going to leave that one alone because I don't think I want to do that. But okay. All right. Well, that's simple enough. So I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, that was peace. Now, number 7 is snowflake, believe it or not. But I have another idea. So once again, I will show you. I took another pretty blue and white collage Inkbox card. This one is pretty too because it has this side has like the snow on the ground and the trees. And I thought I would use a Tim Holtz down. Now, she's a little tall for this, but it doesn't matter to me. Her little head's just peeking over, and I don't see a problem with that. And then I did die cut out of some pretty white glittery paper, some pretty snowflakes, see? So this was my idea. I was going to, and I want it to even be off the card because you don't have to contain everything in the card. I don't want to be, you know, limited to this. So I thought, what if we put some different size snowflakes on here? And I don't know, I might put this one down here, but I had a little saying. Maybe I'm going to put this one like here. I don't know, like that. And maybe I should have her hold one. Walking in a Winter Wonderland. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see how I can get this on here. We'll see how it goes. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we're going to get it on there the best we can. All right, let's see here. Okay, I think I wanted it more off the, but that's okay. Let's see, I'm going to get it down in here. Okay. And then we're going to put this next bigger one on the left. Okay. Kind of over here. And then this little girl's going to go on top here. Okay. And she might hold the little snowflake. Oh, I forgot her head's going to stick out there a little bit. Sorry if I'm off camera there. Okay. I'm going to put her here, right there. Probably have to hold her down for a little bit. And then I will put a clip on there and hold her down in a second. Maybe I'll have her hold a snowflake. And then we can put Walking in a Winter Wonderland, something like that. Should I go across her feet? Yeah, I don't see why I couldn't. I just use just to give it a little color on the edges here of the vintage photo. I don't know how much is in the sponge, but yeah. Okay, so let's glue this on her hand so she can hold this giant snowflake. Since the snowflakes are pretty big compared to her, but that's okay, right? All right, so she's going to hold the snowflake, and then I'll glue this across the bottom in front of her legs. Right like that. Okay. Walking in a Winter Wonderland. All right. I think she's cute. Snowflake. The prompt was snowflake. I think I got that across. Do you think? All right, let's see. We put those so you could see them. All right, and then the last one, prompt number 8 for this time, is something with stripes. So I went through my ink boxes and I found this one. It has some red and white stripes here. It has some music paper. You can see it says Jingle Bells on it. So what I did, I have these tiny little bells, and I took a piece of jute. You know how jute unravels? So I took one piece of jute and I tied them. I put them on the string. So I'm going to tie this up so they stay together like that. They're so small. Okay, let me get that on there. I don't know. Can you hear them? Ever so quietly. Well, maybe not, but I can hear them a little bit. Okay, so I have some jingle bells here to go with the music there. I have a ticket, which I can just rough it up a little bit here. And I can just give it a little bit of a color there. And I'm going to glue it on here. I have a little tiny pretty candy cane, and I have a Tim Holtz doll who's sitting, and I took a red marker and I colored her cuffs and the border of her collar just to put more red in there. So let me get this glued on. I'm going to put that right here, like that. And then, of course, the ticket is so she can sit on it. Okay, so we're going to have her sit on it here, like that. Okay. And then I want to put the candy cane in her hand, like she's holding it. So, okay, for that I'm going to use a drop of my Fabri-Tac glue. I'm going to put a drop right on her hands, right there, and I'm going to glue this in her hand. Actually, I could put a little bit more down here. There we go. All right. that right there, let it dry, and then I was going to hang the bells right here above the words Jingle Bells. So I think, I guess I could use, how about, I guess I didn't think about that, but let me look over in my box here. I think we could use a piece of, I have this skinny little piece of Tim Holtz tape here. So let me get a piece of that. I think this will work, and I'll just kind of cut the end a little here. Okay, and let me see if I can get this paper pulled off this tiny little piece. See how that would look. Okay. Oh, I don't like the way I cut that. Let me cut a little bit here. Okay. Now let's see if I put that here, right there. Let me see how that would look. What if we did that? And I would cut those strings off. Can you hear them jingling just ever so slight? All right, so that's that. All right, well, that's why you save every little tiny piece of whatever, because you just don't know when you need that tiny piece, right? Okay, so just a quick recap. We have prompt 5, cookies. So I made cookies on a plate for Christmas Eve. We have prompt 6, which is peace. Dusk lured me to the sleeping woods to rest in winter silence, with the pretty snowflakes coming down. And then we have number 7, which was snowflakes. So I put some big snowflakes around this cute little girl, and she's holding one, and it's walking in a winter wonderland. And then something with stripes. So we have the stripes that are on the collage inkbox card, and this cute lady with her cute little dress is holding a red and white striped candy cane, and we have some bells to go along with the jingle bells. So those are my 4 prompts, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then I'll see you back in another couple weeks with the next 4 prompts. But in the meantime, watch out for a new video on a new fall journal coming, okay? So have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.